Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Coming on, sitting down because today we're going to be talking about performative males. I'm a performative male, right?
Are you?
I'm performing right now. All in all, would you say, before we even get into it, Nick, do you think you and I are performative males?
Me, yes. You, no. Yes.
You know what? I'm going to leave a little time for our commenters here to write down if they believe us to be performative males. If anything, do a little montage of me being of me acting like a performative male. Case closed. Certified pussy lover. That's why I want a badge, dude.
Gotta be sick.
Trying to open up my textbooks, my female literature.
Name one female author.
1 second, because I'm trying to think of a good one. Not that females. I'm trying to think of. There's one that my wife really likes. She's like a poet, kind of thing. She killed herself. She put her head in the gas in an oven.
I know this one.
Cynthia Plath.
Sylvia
Plath. Throughout time, the modern man has always adapted to their surroundings in order to get laid at all costs. Sorry, ladies, that's just the way it goes. Some men will lie about their height. Not me, I'm 6'5".
You're being modest. You're 6'6".
I'm 6'6", and I'm 178 pounds. All right, fuck you, dude. Some men will lie about their height, while others pretend to work financially successful careers. Recently, however, men have started to take a rather interesting approach to grab the female gaze, right? Men have been able to peacock their way into some pussy. And now there's a new way. On TikTok, men have been getting a lot of negative attention online, being labeled as performative males that cosplay as the person that they think women want to date. This trend has exploded, with many men being ridiculed by those ironically mimicking their behaviors online. As the term performative male became more well-known, it also caused more people to look closer at men in their lives to see how many of them put on a facade to attract a potential partner. I'll call Allison. Me and Allison have been together for over 10 years. Let's see what she says.
Hello?
Allison, are you watching Isaiah right now?
Yeah. It's Creepcast.
Listen, we're doing a video on performative males. Since the 10 or so years we've been dating or together, do you think that I was a different person? Did I put on a facade, or am I a performative male?
Absolutely.
You need to say
I feel like you falsely advertised, but I came to enjoy who you were as a person, so.
How did he do that?
All right, that that actually went in a horrible direction. Wow. Cut all of that, please. My God. Put on your reading glasses and head towards your local coffee shops as we navigate through a sea of performative males. Which, for people also who, I'm sure we've had some B-roll of stuff. From the biggest thing I see about performative males online, it's like the guys, it is me. Like, I unironically believe that if I was more in shape and more attractive, people would label me as a performative male. Because every time I see it, it's guys with like a mustache, a mullet, and they dress like nice. Like I see iDubbbz a lot, Curtis Connor. Those are the guys I see a lot, YouTubers wise.
You're saying you fit the look.
If I was, yes. I think so, right? Let's talk about our feelings.
I don't think you're a performative male, though. Like, you don't...
How?
I don't know. You don't seem like you perform for anyone, except for our YouTube audience.
Yeah, well, I'll do anything for a woman. I don't know. I'm just, to really get me, you don't even want to get to know me. It's like a werewolf or something.
I don't want to break your heart, sweetheart.
I don't want to break your heart, and I don't want to hurt you because I can't control my emotions. I'm too damaged. And the thing is I'm such a compassionate person, but I treat others so well because I can't let anyone in. On platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels, trends pop up nearly every day and usually last only a week or two. Oddly enough, the performative male trend has taken a death grip on the youth and translated into real life encounters. But where did it come from, you may ask? It all started about a month or two ago when both men and women started to point out a new type of man popping up throughout coffee shops on the streets, right? Looks like every kind of guy you'd see in Bushwick, Brooklyn. Kind of. in my opinion. Then they started knowing they're gonna care on books a lot. Even if it's like a book where I'm like, that's a good book. I'm like, to be walking and reading, come on, dude.
Walking and reading?
Walking and or like on a train. Like, listen, any man who's reading a book on a train, they're doing it because they want somebody to notice them doing it. Just the same way that a woman who might like to, is like actually interested in the book, I think does it to deflect people.
Oh, really?
I think people do a lot of things in public spaces to just be like, I don't want you to talk to me. Women, I can only assume, which I will speak for all the women right now, because I have that voice, okay? I'm one with them.
See, I must have been dumb because 10 years ago
I thought you were good. I thought go ahead.
I would do and think the opposite, because like in the male side I would read books in public, and in my mind I'm like, I hope someone cute notices what I'm reading.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying though. That's the man thing.
But then I also think when I think women, I'll look at their books and be
they
like,
want me to talk to him about it.
I think
I've read that.
I don't know if I'm making this up or if I've seen someone else do this, but I've seen a woman read a book I like, and I was like, man,
you made that up. You made that up for sure. I've read that. You've never heard that book before in your life. I like to think this is definitely one of those things too. It's like the POV of her book, like, you know, like editor put up a book like this. It's pretty good, isn't it? And like the book lowers and it's just your face like.
What chapter are you on?
I love that book. I love it. That's how they swim. Oh, this? Yeah, it's like my 4th read through. I don't know. I just really like it. It's like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? I'm just so vulnerable. The people who say that shit, run away from those people.
Yeah, poor dad, rich dad. I'm into finance.
Hey, this video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. A well-lived life starts with rest, and nothing feels as good as waking up on a mattress that's made for you. If you want to be productive, you need sleep! And so many of us are getting it wrong from the start, because it all starts with your mattress. So why not give Helix Sleep a mattress? So why not give Helix Sleep mattress a try? Helix has 20 unique mattresses, all suited to serve a specific purpose. If you're too hot at night, or if you sleep on your side, they want to know. And before you get a Helix Sleep mattress, you need to take a sleep quiz to find out a perfect blend of what you need. You're finding your dream mattress. If people with back pain might need different mattresses than someone who prefers a firm mattress. The quiz is very quick. It takes your answers and recommends the best choice for you. I still love my Dusk Lux mattress. I definitely sleep on it. It serves my particular needs, and I have been getting deep, restful sleep each night. It's amazing how much sleep can affect your mood and energy. I'm getting more work done. All it took was a few minutes to find out what I was missing. If you're not in the market for a new mattress right now, but wish you could improve your old one, Felix offers the perfect solution with their range of mattress toppers. They can extend the life of your old mattress and upgrade your comfort by not having to worry about replacing it. Or maybe you've got a Helix Sleep mattress already. Probably. But you want to improve your guest bed. Grab a mattress topper and tell them that we sent you. Get the sleep you deserve. Head to helixsleep.com/PapaMe to start sleeping in your new mattress today. Take advantage of your Black Friday exclusive partner offer and get 27% off site-wide. Thank you to Helix Sleep for sponsoring the video. Now back to the video.
As the trend began to gain more mainstream popularity, people sought a proper definition and explanation for its growing appeal. One article described them as, quote, a walking mood board of on-trend markers for softness, stylishness, and a feminist leaning that he may or may not actually possess. That kind of bundles it off in a bow. You know what it is too? Any guy who has a fucking thumb ring, don't trust that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, rings. You know what I know people are just like, well, it's just kind of like the Korean style right now. I'm not trying to knock off. I'm just saying it's an archetype. They look at each other and they're like, my God, I'm gonna just copy that. They turn into it. Oh,
If it works, why not?
that's their thinking. If I can get some pussy, then what am I doing wrong? They go on to explain that the reason for its popularity is that if, quote, emerged at a time when masculinity itself and certain male-coded corners of the internet continue to be political lightning rods, right? They're trying to say Andrew Tate's of the world. That hyper masculine things where I can't express myself because people are going to call me a pussy. That's the problem, right? And there is a long list of characteristics used to identify one in the wild. If you see a man with a tote bag, reading feminist literature, drinking matcha, and listening to Claro or Laffy through wired Apple headphones, then you found yourself a performative male. Sorry. If you fit that, if you're like, that's not me, I'm like, it's probably you.
This sounds just like someone in LA.
It's on either coast, New York or LA. It's either one of those. But see, that's the breeding ground, right? Because they know how to work it. It's psychological warfare. You gotta watch out. There are slight variations of performative males. Some opt for a latte topped with a colorful cold foam, and others proudly hang their mini labubu's on their tote bags to display their trendiness. Hey, ladies. You have one of these, don't you? Come here. We want to see this one. Come here. Others can be seen playing guitar in public and presenting poorly painted nails. While their looks can vary, they all have one thing in common. A thing performative males hate more than anything on this earth is period cramps. They are known to go into a manic frenzy at the mere thought of a woman suffering once a month. This is true. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but it's... come on! I feel so bad for you. Put the pain on me. I wish I could feel what you feel.
Do you think that's a little psychological thing? Because it's like also you can't have sex on periods. So
that's probably that's a good explanation. God, she's gonna not want to do it, dude. I hate that.
But then you flip it and make it like her suffering is the problem, not that I can't get laid.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I hate that you feel so bad. I was like, the resentment. She's like, why are you balling your fist so hard? I'm not. I just want to punch the pain away. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? But all jokes aside, this trend has been compared to the soft boys and pick-me girls from the early 2020s. And in a few years, there'll probably be a new iteration. It's just what happened. But for now, we're in performative male territory, and my God, it's thriving. While it's true that many people simply like certain aspects of this aesthetic, many go above and beyond for the sole purpose of getting pussy, dude. Need to get laid. One might say it's a way for incels to put on a costume and appear to be as a feminist in the hopes of getting some cooch, which I don't really know if I believe that. I think it was one like the guys who were big buff guys, those guys, where they're like, yeah, my muscles, I'm gonna get some pussy that way. That's the iteration.
Oh yeah.
They're the quote unquote, like they're the good look. Like the guys that do that, they're almost never conventionally bad looking. Because an incel kind of like guy, whatever, motherfucker can't just put on some rings. You know, but I don't think at the end of the day, it's like they're still very attractive. But the thing is that they're attractive and they're so sensitive.
Yeah, soft.
Right? I understand, and I hate that you have period cramps. I'm gonna name your period cramp Steven, and you let me know when Steven's around, and I'll beat him up for you. Nom, 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 nom. That kind of thing. That make you want to kill yourself? Because I felt like killing myself. This behavior is nothing new, and it's something that can be found even internationally. Since the trend started, people around the globe have been identifying what performative male looks like in their country. In Japan, which I cannot believe there's a performative male in Japan.
Yeah, that's surprising.
That's surprising to me. I don't know. It's literally, it was either salaryman or they looked like a fucking, like, the outfits were so big and loud. You know what I mean? Also, too, in Japan, the men and women, if they're together, they dress the exact same.
Even friends and friends?
No, I'm saying, like, the relationship, like, whenever you're in a relationship, you dress like each other. That was, like, one thing. I was like, they're fucking, like, same outfit.
They also friends do that.
Also, I would know, because I've been to Japan. In Japan, there are multiple variations of performative males. One is called an ishikitakaike, or high consciousness type. These men usually wear large t-shirts and wide pants from specific brands like Uniqlo or GU. Or goo. They always have the newest Apple Watch, and their iPhone screen is always cracked. Rather than sipping on matcha or lattes, they carry 1-liter water bottle and stick to practical black backpacks instead of a tote bag. To complete the look, they have books or iPads to look like they are studying for exams, but refuse to read feminist literature because they believe a good partner can cure their woman's menstrual cycles. I don't know how true that is. I think we just add a little spice on the top of that. But it is interesting where it's the different cultures instead of the tote bag. It's the same thing. We're just lost in translation a bit. It just kind of molds but it's insane how identifiable it is. Though you're just like, yep,
there he is.
There he is, right there. You know, like kind of. The concept of a performative male goes way back and has had multiple variations that go far beyond physical borders. Some terms apply to their hobbies or professions. In the mid-2010s, the term spornosexual was created to describe young men who had put sports, porn, and sex at the core of their identity to use it to get a partner. How the times have changed. People who use this term believe that Portuguese football star Cristiano Ronaldo is a prime example of spornosexual. You ever see Cristiano Ronaldo's teeth before he got those veneers? Old boy had alligator mouth. Oh yeah. He's the GOAT though. He's the GOAT. A decade prior, the term technosexual was used to describe men who love technology and dress themselves to a very specific aesthetic to impress women around them with their savviness. The term originally described people who literally love technology and wanted to have sex with computers. And that still happens today, so it's kind of cool that's still alive. Or there is lumbersexual, which is a man who purposely buys and wears rugged outdoor gear to appear more outdoorsy in hopes of landing a girlfriend, which that's super popular today still. I would say that's like another form of the performative male. Yeah, as a guy who's just like, yeah, I don't know, I mean, God, I just wish I had a 4Runner. Give me a 4Runner and I can just fucking go to the coast and just, I just want to like be around the woods.
It's like the guys with the perfectly brand new $300 boots.
New $300 boots, the tiny beanie.
Oh, yeah.
We have got to kill the tiny beanie and big beard. Perfect, just everything super clean. Yeah, we were gonna go up there and I don't know, we were probably just gonna like, just go on a hike. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Most who participated in the trend dressed up like lumberjacks, wearing plaid shirts and beards, and were extremely popular from 2014 to 2016 at the height of the hipster era, which that is true, but I will say it's still very prevalent. I see a lot more of that than even some of the more city dwelling performative male dudes. Only thing with the lumberjack guys is those motherfuckers they're not reading the literature. I just want to like go out and just fish. Now that people can easily identify performative males, they've been having a much easier time spotting them in the wild. One woman pulled out her phone to film the performative male she had just witnessed. In the video, a male was at a Claro concert, reading by himself as he waited for her to come out and perform. And the comments were divided over whether or not it was an act or to gain female attention or merely to kill time. Which, you know what? Is there a problem going to a Claro show as a single man and popping out a book and just being like, then when she comes on, you're like, you know what? Do you think it's just insecure people who are just like, I don't like that person's being themselves?
Also, it is like one of those things where there's people on their phones doing the same thing. Instead of reading, they're on TikTok or whatever.
I think it was mostly just that for me, it was just him sitting on the ground doing it.
Yeah, that seems, well, I mean, gotta be comfy. Gotta be comfy while you're waiting.
Yeah, but it does just alone by yourself. And then I could just tell that he was just like, I just feel like he was like, I think that to me, I'm like, there's nothing that there's really, it's not egregious.
No.
To me, it's just one of those things when it's so blatant that you're like, you're trying so hard to get some pussy. That's where I think, it's like the same guy that comes up and he's like talking to a girl and he's like drunk and he's like, I seriously think that you're super hot. It's like that. It's like a different version of that. It's just as hostile to me. I don't know why I'm like,
reading the book.
Yeah, it's like a giant beacon of light. And he's like, no, I'm just over here by myself. I just think about the inconvenience of being like, where are you putting are you holding on to the book the whole show?
Well, that's where you got the tote bag.
Oh, that's why I got the tote bag. Some of you may be thinking, is it now a crime to read out in public? What, Hunter, I can't read? The obvious answer is no. Unless you purposely do it to look more interesting at potential partners, right? If you don't have an end game, if you're just reading out in public, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I like stories. Yeah. Sure. Another woman was heading to a local thrift store when she spotted a man in loose-fitting clothing and a tote bag, reading a book next to the outdoor displays. At a certain point, these bitches are just cruel. A fucking big baggy pants clown man can't fucking read a book outside a deal. The person could tell that they were a performative male, not only from their outfit, but because they could hardly stare at the page for longer than 10 seconds before looking around to see if anyone was watching them. See, with this stuff though, it's so hard to tell what's real. And here's the thing, I have seen these people before, and I haven't been recording them or anything, you know what I mean? But it's just these setups are a little too perfect. It's mostly at bars. I see it at bars a lot. That pisses me off more than anything. You're in a loud area, a lot of people talking, and you're just like,
that is definitely.
It's like what movie do you think you're in? You know what I mean?
That's a good. You know, they're hoping a woman's gonna come up and start talking to them.
Yeah. What are you reading? Oh, it's Junie B. Jones. Do you know what Junie B. Jones is?
No.
Oh, it's like a kid's. Do another one. What are you reading? Oh, it's Magic Treehouse.
What's Magic Treehouse?
What are you reading? Oh, it's Captain Underpants.
Oh, I love Captain Underpants.
Yeah, I don't know.
I used to read those when I was like 5.
I got the Hypno Ring too. Just kind of cool. So, one high-level performative male was spotted just outside a cafe. He was seen wearing wired headphones attached to his computer while he was playing guitar on a beach outside. God forbid a white boy gets emotion, as they say. To top it all off, he had a latte sitting next to him while 2 women ignored him so they could enjoy their meal. What is it about matcha and lattes that are so unappealing? I don't like black coffee. You know what I mean? I don't like the taste of bitter black coffee. I like a little fucking sweetness to it. I've never had matcha, but
It tastes
I've
like
had a
grass.
good latte.
You never had matcha?
No.
It's grass. It's like you're a cow just drinking grass slurry.
Why do people? Why is it like healthy
It's
or
like
something?
tea. Yeah, it's healthy.
Is it a thing where people are like, I actually really like the taste of matcha? Is it that? Can you just not? Can you also just be like, yeah, I don't know.
I like grass.
I like grass. I hate when people are like, it tastes really good. It's like, but it doesn't. Since these men like to hang around cafes, baristas are the subject to their uncomfortable presence more often than most, right? A man in a cafe literally caught another man faking aspects of his look to attract the female gaze. The man was described as a Timothy Chalamet and was wearing a red t-shirt with Sylvia Plath. Got it. A famous author known for her work on the female experience on the front in bold letters, right? Which I will say, there's no reason a man should have a Sylvia Plath shirt on. In my opinion. You diving in, is she talking to you specifically? I think you could be a fan and be like, yeah, I have her books or whatever, but to just go out and be like,
Because who's making money off that shirt? She's dead.
she fucking put her head in a gas oven. You think she's getting a penny in hell? I doubt it. On his belt, he had two Labubus dangling over his shorts, and he was wearing black wired headphones. The wire is very important because it just shows like wireless technology is so accessible now that you really have to go out of your way to get the wired stuff now. And you have to dongles and ports and all kinds of shit now.
Well, most phones don't even have a head.
That's what I mean. You have to get dongles and everything. And just like the analog. When he got to the counter to order, he purposely lowered his voice and ordered a matcha latte. Asked the barista for the most ethical milk they had. Confused by this, they asked if oat milk was okay, and he nonchalantly agreed. As soon as he sat down, the witness noticed that his headphones were not even plugged into his phone. He had the cord wrapped around the base of his phone, and he was actively trying to hide that they were not plugged in. That's a little he say, she said. For the sake of the story and the low timbre, like the voice, it's like this. Like, I can't, can I get a matcha latte with the most ethical milk? Tell you what, man, ain't nothing gonna make a pussy fucking drier than old vocal fry and ask for a matcha latte. I tell you that right now. Not long after he noticed the headphones were plugged in, he saw the performative male reach up to his headphones and pull out an AirPod and put it in the charger case. A little AirPods. So what can a homie not wear some analog headphones as like a necklace? Can it be an accessory, Nick, or do you think it's too performative?
That's way too performative.
It is too performative. That's correct. you just won the answer. Yep. His entire identity, from the clothes he wore to his drink order, was just all a facade. It's pretty obvious that performative males are widely disliked, but you'd be surprised by how many people truly despise them. What really popularized the trend was the emergence of performative male contests nationwide, in cities big and small, which is so good. So good. I'd love to participate in one someday. They're sick. A lot of people show up too. It's very surprising. There might be one in Fairbanks, Alaska. That's where we live. Around August 1st, these contests started popping up, with the earliest example taking place in Seattle. Over 300 different people showed up to perform and watch as men line up behind a microphone to tell the primarily female audience why they are the most performative. They all dressed similarly and brought a variety of feminist literature and lattes to showcase their softer side. After all the contestants had gone through, the women in the crowd voted on which was the most performative. It took 5 rounds of voting before landing on Marcus Jernigan, local musician and singer in an indie band called Good Enough, to win the judges over. He wore a tote bag with a Labubu, a loose thrifted white tee, whitewashed jeans, and carried a portable vinyl player with him. His prize for beating out the competition was a brand new Labubu to add to his collection. God damn, that's it? I would have been like, how much some fucking money? God damn, look at this crowd we're drawing here. You know what? I mean, also, too, you know what it should have been? It should have been like something fucking manly. Or a copy of Black Ops. I don't know. As soon as people saw the footage of the Seattle contest, others began appearing at the college campuses and parks. To try and win, people got creative and went outside the stereotypical outfits that the trend started. Some people brought signs that read, "Resist sexism," while others crammed their pockets full of tampons to hand out to the crowd. Other men played to the crowd's emotions, saying they wouldn't tell them to vote for them because they'd never tell women what to do. Or by shouting, "No uterus, no opinion." Pretty good.
Oh, that's kind of controversial in the trans community. They don't have uteruses. Where's their opinion?
I just want to go on record and say, I didn't say that. That was a quote.
Oh.
And no. And for you to try to turn that on me, I'm going to say, fuck you. Because that's not cool, man.
Sorry.
That's not cool.
Sorry, not sorry.
You don't win the internet today. No more updates for you. All this attention that was brought to the trend make a lot of people angry, especially feminists who believe that this movement was portraying feminism as cringeworthy, which it's not. What? It's not. Feminism is not cringe. Many point out that performative males demonize men who support women and actually discourage men from branching out for their toxic masculinity, which is true. But at the same time, I think that it's a very specific case. Or I don't think that saying that performative males is a bad thing is a bad thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's saying, hey, stop talking to women. You're what are you, fake feminist? I don't think it's that. I think it's saying, hey, you're trying to, it's like a fucking wolf dressing up in sheep clothing. You'd probably tell that motherfucker to stop, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, it's all about intentions. Like, if you're actually trying to be a feminist, sure, but if you're just doing it literally to get pussy, then
Yeah.
are you a feminist?
It's all up into interpretation.
If you're using it to manipulate people to get laid, I don't think you're a good guy.
What, dude? I'm just trying to get my game. Which, can I finish my Sylvia Plath book or not? I wasn't trying to even do anything with them girls, which if you do, just text me later if you want. Wrote my number on the back of this, so when I was hold it up, you can see it.
Oh, that's a good idea. That way, if they're too shy to approach, they can text you. Threatening.
I'm not gonna kill you. They claim it creates strict guidelines for feminist men to follow, and in turn creates cookie-cutter feminist. On the other side of the aisle, they argue that this whole trend actually shames men for being performative and pushes them to be less toxic. However, this viewpoint did little to nothing, as many still view the jokes about being 6 feet and hating period cramps as insensitive. Femcel groups are also taking this as the perfect opportunity and going a step further, claiming that every single thing a man does is performative, and it's not just feminine men. I think that's true.
That is true.
I think that's damn true. I think the femcells got that one.
We always perform, even for other males.
I perform all the time.
Yeah. You got to in this world.
But that's just because I'm such a entertainer. These YouTube videos, I'm like, this is kind of what I do. And it's not just women that are angry, it's men too. Thousands of male feminists are coming out of nowhere to defend their way of life. A man posted a video fuming because people kept calling him performative, but he allegedly wasn't doing it for show. He was genuinely all the things performative males enjoy. That's just who I am.
You're so performative.
That's actually true. The people who are like, they aren't actually performing and then they're lumped in as a performative male, I feel for those guys.
I think they're just trendsetters.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they still got to change. Another man was angry at whoever coined the term because they had been wearing tote bags and drinking matcha since 2020 and now feel self-conscious about it. Okay, well, now I feel weird. All of the comments were calling this video performative, saying that he literally performed for them on camera trying to prove he is not performative. There's no winning, guys. One argued that the performative male trend is causing anti-intellectualism in young men because it ties pandering to women with reading. If you read, you're a feminist.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. That's not me. I'm not going to read ever again. His argument falls completely flat because in the video arguing against performative males reading, he himself is reading feminist literature in a cafe and filming it to show people. Right now, the trend is dying down as more and more people try to film random strangers in public, hoping to get a viral clip. People are starting to condemn those who pull out their phones to film random men, and especially now that many newer clips have nothing to do with the trend, some people are just using it as an excuse to film people secretly, which is kind of fucked up. At the end of the day, being a feminist goes beyond how you dress and the hobbies you enjoy. If you genuinely love matcha, wearing tote bags, and reading, then I say own it and be proud of who you are. Who gives a fuck? Don't let posers ruin your life. No matter what, there will always be men who adjust their appearance to get laid. That's just the fucking way it is, all right? I mean, what the fuck are we supposed to do? What are the boys supposed to do? I gotta fucking change my game plan to get some pussy.
How about you stop even having sex, you pig?
That's probably a good idea. And in a few years, I'm sure there will be another trend that is just a slight variation of this one. It's the way it has always been. All I'm saying is that, you know what? It's all right to all be friends to everybody. You don't need to peacock and be something that you're not. And more importantly, stop drinking matcha. It's just not good. That's all I have. Performative males. What a topic.
Now it's my turn to be a performative male. Let's go to Barnes & Noble.
Get some pussy at Barnes.